Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. I like to post about books and music, mostly Taylor Swift. So this is where I start to blend kind of like mood boards slash fashion with my love for Taylor and her lyrics. If anybody remembers the website Polyvore, where people made different mostly outfits for their fanfics for like One Direction or things like that, it unfortunately got bought by Sense like a few years ago, and pretty much the entire website got shut down. So everyone who was kind of active on there all kind of migrated to urstyle, which is very, very similar. You can make pretty much the exact same things on this website. I did kind of a part 1 to this little sort of series, but not completely, because I don't think I want to do every single album, where I did like a set for every Evermore song. So today I'm going to be doing Lover. I kind of just did those two albums because they give me the most like visuals and colors and things. Like I feel the most visually inspired by these two albums. Folklore not as much, because everything feels just like very black and white and mellow, but Evermore is like pretty dynamic and interesting, and there's lots of colors. And Lover also, part of me is like kind of wanting to do one for Midnights, but these videos take so long to prep for because I have to like make all of these sets. It takes a very long time. If you want to follow me on urstyle, my username is just right here. I'm kind of inactive as of late though, because I just like got burnt out making all of these Taylor Swift themed sets. So first we have I Forgot That You Existed. I take a ton of inspiration from the song lyrics, but yeah, I think this is a very bubblegum poppy type of song. That's why I just kind of felt like doing a blue pastel-y type of tie-dye shirt, white shorts, really pink cute heels with bows on them. A lot of the pictures take inspiration from the lyrics. Lived in the shade you were throwing. I have the palm tree casting a shadow. Would have been right there front row. I have like all these really luxurious looking seats in an auditorium. There's the playground line. I have a swing set. Got us some popcorn as soon as my rep started going down. Your name on my lips, tongue-tied. I have this picture. It's like super artsy with these like stars on this person's lips. And then she has the lines, something happened one magical night. This person has like the cosmos in between their hands. It's like a magic looking picture. Next we have Cruel Summer, the song that I'm repping on my shirt today. Devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes. And I have that lyric in the set. Devils roll the dice. I have a picture of dice, but they've got hearts on them. Isn't that cute? Again, I was getting like still a very pastel-y but summery and whimsical kind of outfit from this song. So I have this orange crop top, blue pleated skirts, and a white jacket. Lots of like pastel-y type of things mixed with something white. And then I have these really cool heels that are very similar to the ones she wore. I think it was the iHeartRadio Music Awards. She had these heels that had butterflies on them. I wanted to do something like that, but not completely the same. So we have these more muted heels. We have like the whole devil thing going on with this Tom and Jerry picture. Glow of the vending machine. I have these like Skittles in a vending machine. It was hard to find like an aesthetic looking picture of a vending machine. Okay. The garden gate she mentions is in here. Drunk in the back of the car. We have a car and we have alcohol. Those things do not mix though. Fever Dream High in the Quiet of the Night gives me like such an eerie vibe. So that's why the spooky little photo in the corner. We have a window that she is waiting, kind of like Romeo and Juliet vibes, like waiting outside of your window. Bad Bad Boy Shiny Toy. I have this cute little vintage carousel thing. And that creepy picture has headlights. Cut the headlights. Summer's a knife. Did I add a knife? I feel like I did. Yes, I added this little picture of the knife with the roses. The details, I just really like the details in her lyrics and how visual they all are. Always waiting for you just to cut to the bone. I have this skeleton that's also kind of like floral on one side. I have a pair of dice earrings. I love those dice earrings so much. Next we have Lover. So this is like the first kind of warm feeling song to me. Even though it does still feel pretty summery. It's like summer is coming and you still have the Christmas lights up. Even though she says till January, in my head it's like until April. And I think she was going to use that as the line, but changed her mind to make it seem more like mundane. So we have the Christmas lights going down the banister of the stairs with every guitar string scar on my hand. That picture. We could let our friends crash in the living room. I have two photos of like very cozy vibes, like sitting inside your home. At every table, I'll save you a seat. I did this like outdoor. It looks like it's at a wedding. Some kind of table set up by the water. The color blue appears a lot on the Lover album, so I try to like demonstrate that when possible. I have these like blue candy hearts in the corner. My heart's been borrowed and yours has been blue. I've loved you 3 summers, 2 people like standing on the beach. But there's also like a kind of wintry vibe. It's kind of like through all the seasons. Of course, I added the Lover snow globe. It's like a sketch of it. It's impossible to get your hands on the real thing for less than what, $600. I also have a very similar purse to the Lover purses. It's like a pink heart shaped sweater, of course, but it's like muted. It's like a rosy pink, very pastel-y, plain jeans, and some comfortable just like brown boots. Lots of hearts and cozy, cute, dusty pink vibes. Okay, next we have The Man. This song has gotten so much hate recently, but I actually still really like it. I think the music video is really cool. I love the like prosthetic thing they were doing with her. Okay, I cannot get over how cool this piece of merch looks. I'd be an alpha type. I like the eyes. I think it's really not that bad of a piece of merch. I wanted to add a little bit of edginess to it, like with these black shorts with the little spikes on one pocket, black high heel boots. I have a screenshot from the Man music video where she is like Leo in Saint Tropez playing the field. I have this photo of this girl standing in this field, but it's still like a pastel kind of washed out photo to fit the vibe. Flashing my dollars, I have this photo of Marilyn Monroe with a bunch of money in her hands. I just love like the idea of like how far women have come, how far women have had to come to be taken as seriously as men. I think this is just such a cool photo. They paint me out to be bad. I wanted this photo of this art palette. They would toast to me. I have all of these champagne glasses, not champagne, that's definitely like rosé, that's wine. Kind of going along with the Leo and Saint Tropez vibes, I also have this like sailboat. Next is the Archer. So this one was tricky because all the visuals are very like dark, but then we think of like the Archer like lyric video that was put out before the album came out, and it's very like pastel and purpley and gold, and I wanted to incorporate that into it because that's the colors I think of when I think of the Archer. We have horses, of course, all the king's horses, all the king's men. That line's kind of cheesy, not gonna lie. I feel like Anti-Hero did a better job of like conveying the same kind of concept. I'm ready for combat. She's got like bows and arrows over here, and we have this girl holding a sword. I jump from the train, I ride off alone. I have a train in the bottom left corner. I pace like a ghost, this spooky image of this girl behind this like curtain with the light behind her. Invisible smoke, I have like these candles and then the smoke on this person's fingers. Of course, we have the archery silhouette in one of the pictures. And for the outfit, I did use the Archer necklace that I'm pretty sure was sold on her website. I wanted to do like a more pastel outfit, even though the pictures are very dark and moody. So I have like bright yellow sneakers, really cute pink pastel shorts, adorable blue off the shoulder long sleeve, and the Archer necklace, as well as Sagittarius Archer earrings. Okay, next we have I Think He Knows. This one is very like blue purple to me, like indigo eyes. I have a picture of that on here. I really wanted to use a butterfly top. It also feels like sequins and things. It's kind of funny. I made this set July 7th, 2022, so we didn't know that Midnight's was coming, but I Think He Knows reminds me a lot of Lavender Haze. There's a lot of similarities in the production, so it's kind of funny to me that this would also kind of fit Lavender Haze. I kind of want to do Midnight sets now, but these take so long to make. Footprints on the sidewalk. Instead, I did this really cute beachy photo of like footprints on this dock, like wet footprints, actual bare footprints. Taylor really likes to show her feet in videos though, so I think this is fitting. Hands around a cold glass. I have more people like toasting with wine glasses. I am an architect. I'm drawing up the plans. I have an architect photo, somebody making like blueprints of this building in the bottom left corner. She talks about her heartbeats. I have these like purple heart stones in the top. Hand on my thigh, we can follow the sparks, I'll drive. I have two pictures for that line, the spark firework thing in the top right. I couldn't find, or I don't think I could find 16th Avenue like Nashville. I think I might have searched 16th Avenue Nashville, and that's where this top left picture comes from. It also could just be like some gloomy street in Nashville that just fit the vibe. And yeah, for the outfits, I love the glittery idea, as I said. So the sparkly shoes, the sparkly butterfly top, and then we have that silver, looks kind of sparkly, butterfly necklace with the black pants. Just like simple and like kind of an outfit for a club maybe. I just love the bass line in this. It feels kind of like really good dance music. Next is Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. This one's loaded. This might be my least favorite one so far. Crazier for You Than I Was at 16 Lost in a Film Scene. I think about like her actually being in a movie singing Crazier. Waving Homecoming Queens, marching band playing. I have like a homecoming type of prom dress. It's very light and pastel-y again. Ballet flats I just feel like is fitting. There's also the crown for the homecoming queen, and the marching band I have the still from You Belong With Me, her like on the bleachers. It calls back to a lot of her older works, so I wanted to incorporate those. American Glory, I mean there's a lot of like American politic type of things in this song, so I did include that in the bottom. The whole school's rolling fake dice. I added more dice to this one. No Cameras Catch. My pageant smile. I have the camera, film, clapperboard thing, painting the town blue. That's incorporated into this. And then the bridge is very like cheerleadery, so I have like this silhouette of these cheerleaders with their pom-poms running through rose thorns. I have this like really angsty picture of this rose thorn stem through someone's like lips. I saw the scoreboard and ran for my life. I have like a football scoreboard. They whisper in the hallway, she's a bad, bad girl. I have like a hallway in a school. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I have these like rusted trophies. The storm is coming. I have this sketch of this like storm, rain cloud with like lightning coming out of it. Yeah, there's a lot going on and I tried to incorporate as much as I could. It ends up feeling a little chaotic, but I do really like the dress and the whole ballet flats like that you're running in. It would be so cool to have a book like inspired by this song. Paper rings. So this ended up being one of my favorite sets. Again, I love the pastel feel. I have this pastel green Chanel purse, pastel blue like short heels, and this like blue blazer thing. I have a necklace that is gold with these stars and moons on it. This cool pink silver dress. I think it's like one of those dresses with the sequins that like change direction. I've read all of the books beside your bed. I found a picture of somebody like with their mattress and they have a stack of books with a lamp on top of it, which takes me back to the color we painted your brother's wall. I have like this picture of somebody. It actually looks like there's text messages on the wall. I don't know, but somebody kind of like painting a wall blue. She's covered in paint. In the winter in the icy outdoor pool, I have the icy outdoor pool. It actually looks like it's heated, but everything around it is covered in snow, so it still counts. I have actual paper rings in the set itself. Kiss me once, kiss me twice. That line is represented in these little lipstick stains. Went home and tried to stalk you on the internet. I love that picture in the top left corner that is literally someone like staying up too late. You can tell it's dark and they have their phone out and they also have a book open. Read all of the books beside your bed. She's like doing research. The moon is high like your friends were. So I have somebody like exhaling smoke and then I also have the moon and it's such a pretty picture of the moon. Cat and mouse. I have the cutest picture of a cat. It looks a lot like Olivia Taylor's cat. I think it might be a Scottish fold as well. In picture frames, that also shows up in the bottom right corner. I want to drive away with you. I have a steering wheel photo in here. The wine is cold. I have somebody holding a glass of wine. Yeah, I'm really happy with this one. Okay, next is Cornelia Street. This gives me similar vibes to Lover, like very cozy, indoor, like warm kind of vibes. So I chose a very comfy type of outfit. So it's like this pink cottagecore type of dress and then these slippers and like fuzzy socks. But of course, jacket round my shoulder is yours. So I have this men's jacket that's brown and I think brown and pink look so pretty together. I have this gold necklace that is a heart-shaped locket. Okay, so I literally have a picture of Cornelia Street. Packed my bags, left Cornelia Street. I have a picture of suitcases, card sharks playing games, top left corner. I also have a screenshot from the Mine music video because it makes me think of the line, barefoot in the kitchen, sacred new beginnings that became my religion. It just is really giving those vibes. It's in the top right corner. Window swung right open. That's right above the dress. There's a tunnel. Turned around before I hit the tunnel. Sat on the roof, you and I. There's a picture of two people on the roof with this really pretty like pastel sky in front of them. Bless the rains on Cornelia Street. I have someone standing on the street in what appears to be New York City with an umbrella. And yeah, this one's just a very cozy set. Okay, next we have Death by a Thousand Cuts. Of course, there's a lot of red in this one. So I used the same picture of the like toasting wine glasses. I get drunk, but it's not enough. I look through the windows of this love, even though we boarded them up. So I have this like abandoned house that's actually really pretty. Chandelier still flickering here. A chandelier right above that. The haunted club line. I have this like disco ball in this empty room. I'll ask the traffic lights if it'll be all right. I have traffic lights set against a very pretty sunset. The only thing we share is this small town, the top picture. If the story's over, why am I still writing pages? That picture is directly underneath that, someone who just like can't stop journaling. Our songs are filmed, United We Stand. So I have like a film reel and then I have sheet music. My time, my wine. I have the rosé and then I have the clock. I think it might be Big Ben. I don't know. I'm too American. I could have that completely wrong. I have a broken heart with the bottle of wine with it. I also use this for my champagne problem set because it just fits way too well. I love this dress so much. It's so like pretty. I think it looks so good with the denim jacket. Red and like light blue also is one of my favorites. Color pairing is just like pink and brown, and also these like kind of shimmery metallic gold boots and just some like layered gold necklaces. London Boy. So I also wanted to do red for this one just because it's like a very London-y color, like England. Of course, I have the Louis Vuitton bag. Doesn't have to be Louis V up on Bond Street. And then she has the Union Jack sneakers here, but it's overall like a very casual outfit. I'm your queen, like a Tennessee Stella McCartney. I have a crown. And as far as the pictures, a lot of like London pictures. I tried to take like directly from all of the different streets she was naming. I would not be able to tell you which is which at this point, but I remember Googling and being sure that they were correct. I also have in one photo, there's one of the red telephone booths. Ah, the jeans are because of the faded blue jeans line. Tennessee whiskey, we have Jack Daniels, which is fucking disgusting, but you know, you do you, Taylor. We could go driving in on my scooter. I apologize for that. I have the scooter. Camden Market. There's literally a sign on the picture of Camden Market. She sings about the pub. I have somebody like mixing a drink. And yeah, I love the fringe on this tank top. She probably needs a coat though to be walking around London. It's gonna be rainy. Next is False God. This is one of my favorite ones that I made. So a lot of religious themes. I have like an angel statue. I think it's like a cathedral in the bottom. Got the wine for you. This time I have red wine, not rosé. There's a church in this like winter type of setting at the bottom. The ocean separating us. At the very top, there's like a moon setting over the ocean. I also have this like heavenly looking picture towards the top with like the sun and everything's like glaring. I'm New York City. Of course, I have a photo of the Empire State Building from some like high-rise apartment. Staring out the window like I'm not your favorite town. Somebody who has their hands like on this window. Religion's in your lips. I have this like really artful drawing of somebody's lips. The road gets hard and you get lost when you're led by blind faith. I have this like road by the water and this really pretty sunset again because you have to have good sunset pics for Lover. And as far as the outfit goes, shit, I love this outfit. Oh my god. So again, I have the like Sophia Webster butterfly heels, very similar to what you wore at the iHeartRadio Awards again, but these are like gold and we have gold bangles to match them. I love this blue dress so much. I want this outfit. So this was after she had announced Midnight. So I did kind of take inspiration from that one outfit with the stars along her like bodysuit, and then she has the white fluffy coat over it. I thought it would just like really fit a false god vibe. So I pretty much copied it and I'm really glad I did because it looks amazing. I love all of the blue tones in this. Blue and gold looks so good. Light blue and red, dusty pink and brown, and deep blue with gold. Okay, next is You Need to Calm Down. I didn't really like this one. I don't really like the visuals that I'm getting from You Need to Calm Down, so I did a rainbow dress. Typical, I don't know, it fits though. And then I have like a rainbow necklace. It's like a gold chain with a little rainbow in the end. I wanted some like simple but dressy heels, so I went with just these sparkly ones, and we all got crowns. Of course, I have a crown. There's a line about the tweets, so I have like the Twitter logo. This didn't age well. I made this one a while ago. I have the Patron, the tequila. I have a black and white screenshot from the You Need to Calm Down music video just to reference it. Sunshine on the streets at the parade. I think it's like a street in California, probably Ocean Boulevard or something. You just need to take several seats. I could not stop myself from adding this photo of this cactus couch, and it says take a seat, bitch. I had to do it. Snakes and stones never broke my bones. Of course, I have snakes in it and also stones. The stones are really pretty. They have like art on them. Also, I felt like I needed to go with a dress because she says like step on our gowns. Of course, I have like the rainbow flag at an actual pride parade. Making that sign must have taken all night. I have the moon. I think it kind of fits with the snake photo anyways. I like rainbow kind of with like black, but I just don't think I executed it well. We see you over there on the internet, so I have this like desk with an Apple computer. Restore the peace. I have two people holding up peace signs. I'm trying to figure out why I added that rocket into this like at least twice. Is there a line about space? No. Me trying to understand why I made the creative choices I did literally back in October. Good fucking luck. But there's that one, and I don't really like it too much, but I did it. Okay, this one is for Afterglow, one of my least favorite songs, but I love the visuals that it gives me, like the ultraviolet morning light kind of vibes. Of course, I have like a sunrise, boxing with no gloves. I have Emma Watson boxing with actual gloves. I Lived Like an Island is at the top. I think that's actually Mako Island from H2O because I'm fucking obsessed. And then because I'm just like crazy and absolutely obsessed, I interpreted the like went off like sirens just crying as like sirens like mermaids. So I included a mermaid in this one in the top right corner. Put you in jail for something you didn't do. I have like the barbed wire fence that would be like surrounding a prison. She mentions blue again in this one. I have like a polka dot blue, just like pretty square. Chemistry till it blows up. I think that's what I'm referencing with the burning grass. Oh, I'm the one who burned us down. That could be it too. She doesn't really get super in-depth with the lyrics in this one. That's why I don't really like this song too much, is because it's so generic. It sounds like a debut era song, which is fine, but like this far in her career, it just was kind of a surprise. And so I have a lot of other just like blue kind of images. Oh, chemistry till it blows up. There's a picture that says my atoms love your atoms. It's chemistry. chemistry. I couldn't think of anything else, honestly. I needed to fill some space, but for the outfit, I really, really like the outfit because it's gold and pink and blue and it's very like sunsetty. I have these gold cowboy boots. I feel like they fit really well, kind of referencing like Taylor's old country days. And they really match this gold corset crop top. I love that crop top so much. Blue paper bag shorts and a pink blazer over top. I would love this outfit. And there's also a necklace that has a little silver cloud. Like every cloud has a silver lining. Yeah, not too much thought put into the background, but I really like the outfit. Next is me. So I actually went with an unoriginal choice and just used the Me music video dress. It's a really pretty dress. I found a good image of it, so I just incorporated that. And I think I'm using like similar heels to what she had, but I can't remember. Pearl necklace. I'm pretty sure she also had a pearl necklace in the music video. There's a lot of cool chicks out there. I have a little baby chick in someone's pocket. A lot of like rainbowy vibes. I have these disco balls that are rainbow. I'm so obsessed with those. Rainbow with all of the colors. Living in winter, I am your summer. I have like these little, they look like bookmarks of the 4 seasons down in the bottom right corner. I know that I went psycho on a phone. I have the picture of the telephone. When we had that fight out in the rain, I have like these cobblestones with rain on them. And I have a picture of the 1989 World Tour, somebody like posing with their friend and they're doing like the heart sign. I can't remember why I incorporated that. I think because of the band line, like strike the band up 1, 2, 3. I was like, it'd be cool to do some like concert photos because that's like the second concert photo in this. Yeah, this one's not too bad. I don't dislike it as much as You Need to Calm Down's set, but this isn't my best. I don't know, I didn't like the singles too much, so I don't know. They just feel very chaotic and rainbowy. It's nice to have a friend. I really like this one. It's really cute. So I wanted to do like a very soft pajama type of look, kind of similar to Cornelia Street again. Just a very simple cardigan, white tank top, gray shorts. There's a necklace with, I think, little stars. Again, it's like rose gold this time, and pink slippers to match the cardigan. Light pink sky up on the roof. I have a picture of some people standing on the roof and there's a light pink sky behind them. Rice on the ground looks like snow. There's like, that's like a reference to like getting married. So there's people getting married and getting rice tossed at them. Church bell rings. I have, it looks like a church in Santorini, like it looks very Greek. Stay in bed the whole weekend. That's the top right. Pass me a note. The note in the middle says good night. School bell rings. Walk me home. So I have a school, and then right under that I have people like walking home from school. So I have snow in this at the bottom just because she mentioned snow and it feels like cozy and wintry. And then I have like sidewalk chalk on the bottom right. Video game, sleeping in tents. That's at the right. A lot of really cute, fun visuals, and it's very childlike. Okay, next we have daylight, which is the last one. Somebody literally copied this entire outfit and put it in their own urstyle post. I was like, okay. Do you, or me, I guess. But I went and like scoured the internet for like the perfect outfit for this song. Again, it's like, you know, I'm really following this like pastel orange, pastel blue, pastel pink vibe. I really like paper bag shorts. I bought my first pair of them and now I just can't stop using them in sets. Like I think they're so comfortable and they go with a lot of things. And I really like the idea of having pastel ones. This is very like orange creamsicle, and of course the white shoes, because I just like tend to gravitate towards some kind of white accent with these pastel outfits. I ran with the wolves and refused to settle down. That's the top left. You know, I stormed out of every single room in this town. So I have like the doors closing right next to that. Sleeping so long in a 20-year dark night. That's the top right picture. Love being as cruel as the cities you live in. I have the city. I think it might be San Francisco actually and not New York because it looks like one of the bridges in San Francisco, but I could be wrong. Clearing the air, I breathed in the smoke. We have this like smoky looking house and someone's silhouette against it. Cloaks and our daggers. I have somebody literally carrying a dagger. I didn't want to use a cloak in the outfit though because that was just way too dark, even though I like could have. And then as far as daylight goes, I have daylight shining through a curtain with a cat inside the curtain. It's so cute. And then I also have just like the sun rising in a really pretty sunrise picture. The necklace is a sun and it's really pretty. I have a similar one to it. I tend to gravitate towards things that I also wear. But yeah, I really like how this outfit came out. I'm not too mad about the set either. I feel like the pictures were all a little chaotic, but I'm kind of following what the lyrics do, so that's expected. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing this, but I might take a little break. If I do it again, and if you guys want me to do it again, I'll probably do midnights next, but I would like to take a break from making sets because it's just like very time consuming, especially the way that I do them when I do these themed ones. But yeah, please let me know if you enjoyed this video. Leave me any requests down in the comments for other types of videos you might want to see, whether they are Taylor Swift related or something else. I am completely open to hearing your requests. Make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. If you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is right here, and if you want to follow me on my TikTok, that is right here. I will see you all next week for another video, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye guys!